Alyssa Ashcroft, a fearless and brave journalist, was one of the standout characters in the Resident Evil series, first introduced in Resident Evil Outbreak and Resident Evil Outbreak File Number 2. She was a woman of unwavering resolve who, during the viral disaster that ravaged Raccoon City in 1998, not only managed to survive but also became one of the few daring enough to challenge the hidden truth behind the Umbrella Corporation. With her unique skills in lockpicking and precise shooting, Alyssa embodied resistance against corruption and oppression as both a survivor and a whistleblower. Alyssa's life in Raccoon City was filled with tense moments and difficult decisions. Initially working as a local reporter, she chose not to flee aimlessly when the T-virus outbreak turned the city into a living nightmare. Instead, she sought the root of the disaster. Amidst the ruined streets, zombies, and mutated creatures, she gathered documents and evidence pointing to Umbrella's role in the catastrophe. After escaping Raccoon City, Alyssa penned an exposé on the corporation's crimes. However, due to insufficient evidence and the rumor-filled atmosphere of the time, her writings were dismissed as fiction. Yet, she never gave up. Alyssa continued her investigations and pursuit of truth until her final days, even as threats and dangers surrounded her. But Alyssa's fate was tragic and shrouded in mystery. In 2018, she was murdered at a hotel called Redwood under circumstances that remain unclear. Her death was not just an end, but the beginning of a larger mystery. Rumors suggested that her murder was part of a deeper conspiracy, possibly linked to the old Raccoon City disaster. Was Umbrella, or perhaps a newer organization, involved? This question lingered unanswered for years, until her daughter, Grace Ashcroft, stepped into the spotlight.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
Grace Ashcroft, Alyssa's daughter, now takes center stage in Resident Evil 9 Requiem. A professional and highly motivated FBI agent, Grace possesses not only intelligence and skill, but also a deeply personal drive to uncover the truth. From a young age, she witnessed her mother's relentless efforts to expose Umbrella's crimes. She has memories of late nights when Alyssa would be writing and researching, speaking to her about the importance of truth and justice. The mysterious death of Alyssa at the Redwood Hotel set Grace on a path not only to uncover the truth behind her mother's murder, but also to confront a dark past and new threats. Grace is described as a determined and strong-willed woman, fueled by her mother's tragic legacy to uncover hidden secrets. In the game's trailer, she is seen meticulously examining the crime scene at the Redwood Hotel. There, traces of a new virus and threats tied to the ruins of Raccoon City are evident. Using her skills as an FBI agent, Grace searches for clues that could unravel the mystery of her mother's death. But the path is fraught with challenges. She faces unknown enemies, secret organizations, and must also grapple with her inner wounds and memories of the past. In a pivotal moment in the trailer, a mysterious man tells Grace, "You are the chosen one." This cryptic statement adds a layer of intrigue to her character, raising questions about whether Grace has been selected for a particular reason. Is her destiny tied to something greater than personal revenge? Some rumors suggest that Grace may be unwittingly connected to the viruses or biological experiments from Raccoon City's past. She might hold the key to solving the mystery of new threats, or perhaps she is part of the puzzle herself. Grace is not alone on this journey. Strong rumors indicate that Leon S. Kennedy, the beloved hero of the Resident Evil series, will appear in the game. Leon, himself a survivor of the 1998 Raccoon City disaster, is now a seasoned agent with years of experience fighting biological threats. His presence in Resident Evil 9 Requiem is not only exciting for longtime fans, but also creates an emotional and narrative bridge between different generations of the series. Leon could serve as a mentor and ally to Grace. With his experience dealing with Umbrella and similar threats, he can help her confront enemies whose identities remain unknown. Imagine the moment when Leon and Grace first meet. Grace, who has heard stories from her mother about the Raccoon City survivors, now stands face to face with one of them. Leon might possess information about Alyssa that Grace has never heard, offering her a deeper understanding of her mother's past. This collaboration also adds depth to the game's story. Leon, with his combat skills and experience fighting mutated creatures, can save Grace in dangerous situations, while Grace, with her analytical intelligence and puzzle-solving abilities, helps Leon uncover new clues. This blend of new and old characters promises a rich, intense narrative that stays true to the series' roots while opening new horizons for its future. Resident Evil 9: Requiem is set in a dark, tense, and eerie atmosphere that appears to revive the survival horror roots of the series. Unlike some recent titles that lean more toward action, this game returns to the terrifying and mysterious ambience of Raccoon City, instilling a sense of fear and survival in players. The game's environments, from the Redwood Hotel to abandoned streets and secret laboratories, are meticulously designed to immerse players in a world where danger lurks around every corner. Players will face not only external threats like zombies, mutated creatures, and new viruses, but also accompany Grace as she confronts her inner wounds and family history. She seeks answers to what led to her mother's death and whether it is connected to the old Raccoon City disaster. Along the way, she encounters numerous challenges: secret organizations trying to hide the truth, viruses that could once again threaten the world, and even betrayals from those she trusted. A highlight of the game is its use of complex puzzles and survival-based gameplay. Players must manage limited resources, piece together clues, and make decisions that could influence the story's outcome. Will Grace succeed in uncovering the truth and avenging her mother? Or will she, too, fall victim to the same force that took Alyssa's life? Resident Evil 9: Requiem is set to release on February 27, 2026. Based on the trailers and information released so far, this game could be one of the most impactful and anticipated titles in the series. Capcom, by returning to the Raccoon City setting and introducing characters rooted in the past, aims to satisfy longtime fans while attracting new audiences to the mysterious world of Resident Evil. This game is not just a horror adventure, but also a deep and emotional story about family, revenge, and the pursuit of truth. Grace Ashcroft, inheriting her mother's legacy, may become one of the most memorable characters in the series. Will she be able to unveil the hidden secrets and stop the new threats endangering the world? Only time and the gameplay experience will reveal the answer.
You wasted your time!